we are gonna get started. Let's start. Hopefully you can hear me well again today. I'm still in Arizona. Let's start standing again. So take your feet hip width apart. I want you to pick all 10 toes off the floor, spread them wide and plant them back down on the mat. Take those shoulders up to your ears, roll them back, and just close your eyes. Start to inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. One more big inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhaling once again. And take it out your nose. You might start swirling the air in the back of your throat, creating an ocean-like sound as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Think about drawing that belly button up and in towards the spine. Take the crown of the head to the top of the ceiling. And on your next inhale, bring the arms up overhead, reaching tall, gazing up at the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze out long, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step or jump back. Coming to a high plank position. Exhale, chaturanga down, keeping the elbows in towards the body. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, reach that right leg to the sky, bringing it forward to a high lunge or warrior one on this side. Bringing the arms up overhead if that feels good. And exhale, plant the hands. Take it at your own pace, stepping that foot back. Vinyasa down, meeting in a downward dog once again. So chaturanga. Inhaling to an up dog. And exhaling back to a downward dog. Send that tailbone high in the sky, long flat back. And on your next inhale, reach the left leg to the sky. Bringing it forward to a high lunge or warrior one on the left side. Arms up overhead if that feels good. Inhaling tall. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the foot back. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhaling to an up dog. Take those shoulders up and back. Stretching the chest tall to the sky. And then exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up, downward dog. Find length here, stretching the tailbone up to the sky. Long, flat back. Totally fine to have a slight bend in your knee here. You might even decide to pedal at your feet in this first downward dog. Kind of warming your body up. Taking one more breath here. On your next exhale, bend those knees, gaze to the top of the mat, and step or jump to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze out long, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, arms out, Samasthiti. Nice job. Inhale, gaze up, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze out long, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back. Take this next part at your own pace, meeting in a downward dog, connecting your breath to each movement. Taking it down to up dog, eventually meeting in a downward dog. On your next inhale, reach that right leg to the sky, bringing it forward to high lunge. Inhaling, arms overhead. And exhale out, warrior two. Taking the arms parallel, reach the forward on forward, back on back. Draw that belly button up and in towards the spine. Inhale, reach forward. Revolve it back, reaching the right arm to the sky, gaze up at the thumb. Really stretching through that side body. Exhale, revolve the arms down. Take the hands around the feet. Step or jump the foot back. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhaling to up dog. Take the shoulders up and back. Exhaling to downward dog. On your next inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bringing it forward, high lunge or warrior one. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale out to warrior two. Stretch that left arm forward, right arm back. Draw that belly button up and in towards the spine. Inhale, reach forward with that left arm, revolving it back. Gazing up at that left thumb. Stretching really tall to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the foot back. Exhale down. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling downward dog. If you find your downward dog, take a few breaths here. Once again, finding length. Maybe shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. Broaden through your shoulders. Couple more breaths. On your next exhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top of your mat, and step or jump to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze out long. Oops, sorry. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms by your side. Nice job. Take those shoulders up by your ears and roll them back, sending the chest tall to the sky. Inhale those arms up, grabbing the left wrist. We're gonna gaze up underneath the arms, stretching to the side. And inhaling back up. Exhale, take it to the other side, grabbing the opposite wrist. Gazing up underneath the arm. And back up. Take those arms behind you, interlacing the fingers. We're gonna pull back, sending the chest up to the sky. You might wiggle here if that feels nice for you. Eventually releasing. Take those arms up to the sky. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze out long. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhaling to an up dog. Take it back to a child's pose. Knees wide spread, arms extended forward. You might even take your forehead to the mat and rock it side to side if that feels good. Reconnecting to your breath here. Take a few more moments here. Eventually making your way to tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're gonna drop that belly down, bringing the chest up with the head. And then rounding to the back, tuck that chin in. Drawing the belly button up towards the spine. Exhale, drop the belly. Inhale, round to the back. Exhale, drop the belly. Inhale, round to the back. One more, exhale, drop to the belly. Inhaling, round to the back. You might decide to stay in this position, connecting it to your breath, or you might decide to venture off, maybe taking bigger circles with your hips, maybe dropping the chin, making some head circles. Just doing what feels good for your body here, loosening it up, connecting your movement to your breath. A little bit of freedom here. A few more moments. Eventually meeting in a child's pose once again. Extending those arms forward, knees wide spread. Let the chest down to the mat. Reconnect to the breath. Eventually walk those hands back up to your knees. We're gonna untuck the toes, coming to a Malasana squat. So knees wide spread. You can bring the hands to heart center and use the elbows to push the knees out. Drawing the chest up. Maybe even close your eyes. Reconnect to your breath. like, you can plant one of your hands, extending the other arm up to the sky, gazing up at the thumb. It's a gentle spinal twist. And then plant the hand down. Re-extend the other arm to the sky, gazing up at the thumb. And then back to center. Take your hands like a little tent position, so the fingertips on top of the ground, tenting the hands up. We're gonna walk them out, doming through our back, so rounding through our back, tucking that chin, walking them far out, giving our lower back a slightly different stretch. You might choose to walk the fingers over to the right, and over to the left. Maybe taking it back to center if that feels good. Walking them back. Bring those hands to heart center once again. Roll those shoulders up and back, lifting the chest. And then plant the hands. We're going to straighten through the legs, coming through to a forward fold position. You might keep a slight bend in the legs, drawing the chest towards the knees, towards the thighs. Take a few breaths. You might decide to sway it up a bit. Plant the hands on the floor. Inhale, gaze out long. Exhale, forward fold. Coming back to that Malasana squat. And eventually coming to a seated position. Extend those legs out in front of you, shaking them and lifting tall. Eventually coming to stillness. We're going to inhale our arms up over our head. And exhale, plant them by our sides. Planting the fingertips facing forward. Flex those toes, and we're going to lift, applying a little pressure into the ground with our palms. Lifting tall. Flexing those toes. Very active pose. Take a couple more breaths. And then release it. Bringing in those legs to a butterfly position now. The soles of the feet together. You might decide to open your feet up just like a book. And taking those elbows, placing them to the knees. We're going to inhale, lift tall. Exhale, forward fold, keeping a flat back. A few more breaths. Eventually making your way back up. We're going to make our way to our backs now. So lying on your back, Bring those knees into your chest. You might decide to rock side to side, massaging out the lower back. And then I want you to think about touching every part of your back. So maybe getting the upper part, the lower part. You might shift your knees down, getting the top of your hips. Just take a few moments here, massaging every part of your back out. Take a few more moments. Maybe pull that right knee into your chest, extending the left down. Hug that knee in. And then draw it across your body. Taking a gentle spinal twist. Keeping that right shoulder connected to the mat. Held that leg, come back to center. Maybe hugging it in and then releasing it down. Bring that left knee into the chest now, hugging it tight. And then drawing it across the body when you're ready. Keeping that left shoulder connected to the mat. Remember to breathe. Eventually, gently pulling that leg back up. Hug it into your chest. Bring that right knee as well. Maybe take a few more rocks side to side. You might even extend in a happy baby, grabbing the outer edges of your feet. Rocking side to side again if that feels good. If you're ready for your final pose, feel free to extend the legs out. Bring the palms up to the sky. Put those shoulder blades underneath your back. Close your eyes and start to relax your body. You might imagine yourself floating on water, feeling weightless, lifting into shoulders. might start to take deeper big inhales and exhales. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. Making other small movements. You might roll to your favorite side, cradling your head with your arm if that feels nice. Eventually making your way to a seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center. I want you to close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Once again, inhaling through your nose. Exhaling out the mouth. One more big inhale. And exhale. Awesome job today, guys. Have a great Monday. Namaste. Awesome job. Thank you for coming to class today.